It's this dreadfulness, this heavy dreadfulness. It didn't hit me that I'm dealing with spiritual warfare. Rooted in grace. Get it. Bringing faith into view. That cannot be moved. Just as an eagle, I found freedom in you, a peace which brings me through, deserving of worship in spirit and truth. The light of life changed through. Our greatest gift was you. But Father, your love never ceases, even in the midst of my darkest days. Love that flows like a river and never ever seems to run dry. So with all the breath in my lungs, I'll raise a hallelujah. So with all the breath in my lungs, I'll raise a hallelujah. Here in my house, the ways of your past don't define you. Formed from the dust of this earth, true purpose was birthed. There is no promise that can be undone. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm just unbagging my groceries, doing my little Walmart haul with y'all. I told y'all that I'm going to be changing my diet up starting next week, as in Monday. I'll be doing salads. So yeah, let me just show y'all what I get. I hope you got everything. Y'all know men they don't be shopping right worth nothing, and I had a male shopper this morning, so yeah. I need my glasses. Give me a minute. All right, we back. So I got me my sleepy time tea. I have a cup of this every night when I get in, just to help me unwind, relax, and y'all, this is good. This is the extra strength one that I get. They got the regular one, but this extra strength one, yeah, works wonders. I got me some more flushable wipes. My avocados. Let me see. These are rock hard. What I mean when and my deodorant. I'm a person who sweats a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. And for a long time, your girl had the hardest time finding the right deodorant that would stop that. My niece put me onto this sometime last year. This is the only deodorant, Secret Outlast. This is the only deodorant that has helped with my sweating. Don't say I ain't put y'all on. I got me some broccoli. This is gonna be for my breakfast. I'm keeping the broccoli in my breakfast to go with my ground beef, my sweet potatoes. So yeah, and I'm still waiting on my Instacart order too. This is straight from Walmart. I got a Walmart subscription, so I just order straight through Walmart and they just deliver it to me. I got me some of those Ziploc bags, like when I'm making my tea or whatever. And I also use lemon. I put lemon, honey, and ginger in my tea. So after I cut up my lemon, I just go ahead and put my lemon up in here. I got me some more peanut butter. And I got me some grape tomatoes. 2 of them. I don't see my makeup wipes up in here. I don't think he got my, either he forgot my makeup because he was thirsty to get away from that door. They doing construction in front of my door, but he could have still pulled up. He probably just assumed and went around. So only thing I have left is kale. Unless he done squares them in here. Okay, cool, but gotta go back. Maybe I didn't put it on there. So if I didn't, that's my bad. But either way it go, I still got more to do this weekend. I'm gonna have a car this weekend. And like I said, the rest of this is just 2 bags of kale. My makeup wipes are not in here. So that's it. I'm gonna have oh yeah, and I got some more tissue. Some more tissue. Y'all know I love using the Great Value tissue. I'm not playing when I say this. This tissue, like the Great Value tissue, this feels better than the name brand tissue. I like thick tissue, like a few pieces goes a long way. I don't like thin tissue. When you use thin tissue, you gotta use a lot more. Basically with this, you just roll out some, not that much, and it gets the job done. But I'm gonna have a car this weekend. I'm gonna go see the Michael Jackson movie, so I'm gonna take y'all along with me to see that. I go get it tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. I'm pretty sure I'll put the date up in the beginning somewhere, but I just wanted to get most of my groceries out the way. So if he did forget my makeup wipes, or if he forgot anything, I'll just get it Saturday or Sunday while I'm out. But yeah, I'm still waiting on my Instacart order. So I got 2 cases of water. Oh yeah, I got 2 cases of water, my chicken breast, and my ground beef. So I'm just waiting on that. And I told y'all in my last workout video, I ain't doing chicken thighs no more. I'm just strictly sticking to chicken breast, whether bone in or bone out. We'll just be switching it up. But of course, I was doing body recomp, so I wasn't too focused on fat. But it's like now that I'm focused now on losing more body fat than just building that muscle, I done switched my diet up. So this is what my diet finna consist of. My salads, I'm gonna be doing kale. I was battling like, should I do spring mix or should I just do kale? But I'm gonna just go with kale, chicken breast. And I told y'all, if y'all ain't had avocado in y'all salad, it adds this creaminess to y'all salad. And I also like putting red onion in mine too. If you're not a big onion fan, then it's up to you, but you don't know what you're missing, girl. You don't know what you're missing, girl. So I put red onion, avocado, I'm doing the kale, and I make my own vinaigrette, just like a little regular, real simple vinaigrette, and my grape tomatoes right there. So that's what we're doing next week while I'm at work. And we keeping our breakfast the same. So yeah. And of course I'm gonna put my little thumbnail up in there so y'all can see everything, but I'm finna get this workout in. If I don't come back and show y'all my Instacart haul, just know I got it from Sam's Club. Y'all already know that, and I already told y'all what I'm getting. See y'all in the next clip, my workout clip. Pick y'all up in a minute. Peace. I did one.
Lately I've been going through some things that's really got me down. your hands together. Come on.
I need someone, somebody to help me come and turn my life around.
I feel like having some church up in here. Come on, check.
I can't explain it. I can't obtain it. Jesus, your love is it's so amazing. It gets me high up to the sky.
Hallelujah.
And when I think about your goodness, it makes me wanna stone.
You can't take my joy, devil. Makes me clap.
Makes me clap my hands.
Check.
Makes me wanna dance and stone.
Oh, you better put them hands together and have a Holy Ghost party with me.
My brother came to see. I've got the victory. Stone.
No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm more than a conqueror. Can I get a witness up in here?
Love like a mountain that cannot be moved. Love like a mountain that cannot be moved. Just as an eagle, I found freedom in you, a peace which brings me through, deserving of worship in spirit and truth. The light of life shines through. Our greatest gift was you. But Father, your love never ceases. Even
What's up, y'all? It's a good workout. I'm getting better with my push-ups. I did too. I'm gonna start practicing with them. The times y'all see me do my push-ups, that's when I do them. It will be fitting if I do them when I get home because I have more downtime. But exercising, it wakes your body up. I don't want to do my push-ups and then I'm gonna be all alert for the rest of the night. So I don't know. I guess I'm gonna just do them first thing in the morning. Even if I'm not working on my arms, I just got to get that upper body strength. There's no way I shouldn't be able to do one push-up. Well, now 2 push-ups. I'm doing 2 push-ups, so I'm gonna give myself that credit. But yeah, it's real humbling not being able to do at least 5 push-ups. So yeah, y'all feel happy. Let me bring y'all down. Okay. Also, I've been cheating myself. I don't want to be a content creator that's just trying to put on for the camera. My slogan is, part of my intro is where we talk about the hard things, even the things people don't want to talk about. So, me being real with y'all is me being real with myself first. So it's just been hard getting up. And part of what keeps me getting up is the fact that I know I got to come and deliver to y'all. It's what the Lord is calling me to do. And I've let a full week go by and I don't work out. And then it'll hit me like you got to get up and you got to stay faithful to what the Lord has called you to do. So that's one thing that'll keep me going. So it's sometimes I've only worked out once and twice, maybe 3 times out of the week or whatever. And I'm gonna put the clip in here or whatever
But just in my prayer time with him and talking with him, you know, I recognize that, yeah, someone even said in the comments, but I'm experiencing spiritual warfare. And it's so funny that I've been aware of spiritual warfare. This isn't the first time I've experienced spiritual warfare. And I guess it just didn't hit me until this evening. So I read the comment, and shout out to you who typed this comment. Their name is, I screenshotted it and everything because this comment really just, yo, I was bawling my eyes out reading this joint. Their name on here is called Good Girl Gone Rich. But shout out to you, Good Girl Gone Rich. I'll read it to you guys, and I'll put the comment up here so y'all can read it with me. But she says, girl, that exhaustion is spiritual warfare. I have been dealing with the same thing. This has been a season where we are being exalted and the devil is big mad. Anytime you are feeling tired for no particular reason, you can factor in that your progress and growth is upsetting the devil. Even your faith talks, which help others understand and break down the word of God, has Satan in a tissy, girl. Keep glorifying God because you are going to pull through and be leveled up to exactly where you are meant to be. Beautifully said. Thank you. I receive it. I give God glory. And just thank you for even taking the time to comment that, because someone else even got blessed by it. They were like, thank you for saying this, because I needed that too. So thank you so much for that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have been back and forth about me keeping my puppy, my poodle. What God revealed to me while I was crying was that, although not saying the Lord told me to go buy this dog, because he definitely didn't, but this goes to show that all things do work out for our good, because even though I made an impulse decision to buy a puppy and I was feeling overwhelmed, God recognized and God knew that I was getting ready, having spiritual warfare. And, the devil can't do anything unless the Lord allows it. So, the thing about it is, the things that I've been experiencing, the Lord knows me. He knows me, and he knows when I get in these downward spirals, these moods, this funk, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I tap out. So even with that, the Lord was revealing to me that, he knows how I get when I get in these moods. He knows how I get when I get down in the dumps and I'm sad. I don't know how to climb out of it quick enough sometimes. And what I do a lot of the times is I will sit in bed for hours, for days. I mean, even before I even moved into this house, there were so many things attached to my last apartment, which I missed that apartment because it was so much growing and healing in there. But I remember there were so many times when I would deal with spiritual warfare that I would just lay in bed. I would cancel meetings. I would move stuff around just so I wouldn't have to do anything. And it got so bad to the point that it would start hurting my work. It would just start hurting things that I needed to do. And I recognized I'm in that season again. But I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm not going to beat myself up. But it's good that I'm recognizing and I'm taking all that I need to take in to learn from it and recognize it even quicker and be able to just go to my Father and know how to fight against that, But what God was revealing to me was that even though it was an impulse buy, God said, what has that dog been making you do? And I'm like, I'm thinking, it's been disrupting my sleep. It's been causing me to get up super early in the morning to take her outside. So again, it's kind of bringing me back to the things I used to do. I used to be a super early bird. I used to be up at 5 a.m., 5:30 reading. And the patio I used to have in my old apartment, I used to be able to go out on my patio and just sit and watch the sunrise. And I had to stop doing that. So I'm seeing it. I'm seeing God in all of it, even in an impulse decision, even in.
It didn't hit me that I'm dealing with spiritual warfare. It's been so many times where I would just, this heaviness, it'll just come over me. And I would just want to lay in a bed and just, what people call it, rot now, like just rot in the bed or whatever, like just bed rot or whatever. But I've noticed once I've became serious, the temptation to indulge in unhealthy eating habits again has came up for me, and I've fallen into them. I'm gonna put the video up here too, what I was eating at lunch.
About you, it could be a whole list of things, right? But we don't know. So it's only right that we give God, we trust God with the people that's in our lives, with anything that we do. That's why I say pray about everything, so that way God can protect us. God can give us the answers regarding, making a decision or doing something. That way we don't get ourselves in a situation. And I know someone could argue can be like, oh, well, why would God, do that to somebody? Why would God, say, or why?
Granted, I didn't have my groceries, but that's no excuse because I could have gotten my groceries. So I went and I got me a hoagie. I don't know what y'all call like sandwiches, like submarines or whatever, like where y'all from. But here in Chicago, we call them hoagies. And y'all gonna see the sandwich. It basically I'm almost done or whatever, but I just wanted to be. The reason why I recorded it was because I just wanted to be vulnerable and transparent in that moment of what failing and backsliding looked like. In the moment for me, I had a large refresher from Dunkin' Donuts. And like I said, I had a hoagie, and those things they're greasy. The bread alone, the carbs, and just knowing me and how I struggle with food or whatever and sugar or whatever, I just know that a few times that I had slipped up, I just know that could have just that can easily send me back down spiraling, and me ultimately, if I don't have the integrity to do what I'm doing now and just bring into y'all like what I've been struggling with, then I just know that could easily lead me to just putting on for y'all. But it's like, for y'all who have discernment, y'all will probably eventually catch on like, she been working out for XYZ and ain't getting toned up, ain't slimming down. Like, what's she really doing? So I don't want it to lead to something like that. So I'm just being transparent. Like, it's just been hard. I've been dealing with spiritual warfare. And it was funny how the Lord had let me know. I don't know if y'all know who Jalen is. She has a channel, Face Over Matter, herself. And it was a video from like 2 years ago. And she was dealing with the same thing, but not the same, like from working out or whatever. She was basically like just explaining like how somebody in her comments had just let her know like what she going through is spiritual warfare. And that was it right there. I'm like, wow, Lord, like you just have your ways of of speaking to us or whatever. Because I was just blaming it on myself, like just not being disciplined, just falling into condemnation is ultimately what I was falling into. And then the Lord just let me know, like, stop condemning yourself. Actually, what you're going through is spiritual warfare. So you just got to get up and do what you don't do, what your flesh is telling you what it don't want to do. And how he even been doing that specifically is, one thing about me, I think this is my order, y'all. My Instacart order. It is. I'm finna pick y'all up in a minute. Hold on. So I'm back. So as y'all know, I have eczema. I'm somebody who has to take extra care of their skin. And one thing about me, I don't like putting on lotion. Like after I get out the tub, I don't, unless I'm going somewhere and it's like I got on, like I'm showing skin, like I got on a dress or my arms out or whatever. That's the only time I like putting on lotion. It is what it is. But especially at nighttime, oh, I had this real bad. But recently, the Lord has been, this is just an example. The Lord has basically been, I don't want to say tedious, but he's been really on me about doing what I don't feel like doing. And those are one of the things that I don't be feeling like doing. Even when it comes to putting myself together for work. I don't, as you can see my hair, I'm taking this out today. But even when it was getting down to this, I would just wear my hair like this. Like, it is what it is. Like, I would put on my earrings or whatever. But lately, for some reason, he's just been on me, like about doing the things that I don't feel like doing my edges, putting on some mascara. The times y'all see me all dolled up, that's the only time I get dolled up. Other than that, I do cleaning for a living, so it's like I don't be like, what's the need of getting cute, especially at work. So, but lately, like I said, he's just been on me about doing what I don't feel like doing. Those two things are just examples of what he's been on me about. So, and I can see how he's using that for the simple fact, those little things of what he's been on me about when it's time to work out or whatever, that voice of his of, and when he tell me to get up and do it anyway, I know you don't feel like doing it, but get up and do it anyway. That it helps or whatever. Because like I said, he's already been on me and telling me get up and do it anyway. I know you don't feel like putting on no lotion today. I don't know you don't feel like putting on no mascara today. I know you don't feel like doing your edges today, but get up and do it anyway. And like I said, it's helping. But I don't know, like I said, I didn't say it, but if the Lord leads you to, just keep me in your prayers or whatever. Because like I said, it'll just hit out of nowhere, and how the enemy does it. He starts like I'm using this as an example, by the way, but he'll get started like the day before. Like I'll be thinking about working out, getting up and working out, and he'll already be in my mind about for push-ups, for instance, about how hard the push-ups is gonna be, and then that'll turn into the next day. Now I'm dreading getting up, doing these push-ups. Next thing you know, like this heavy weight is coming over me of what I gotta get up and do. Like it's this dreadfulness, this heavy dreadfulness that comes over the things that I know I need to be doing. Like why wouldn't I want to keep my skin nice and moisturized? That's what's going to help me to stay looking youthful when I get older or whatever. And then it's like I ain't gonna have nobody else to blame but myself, because I know I didn't take care of my skin, knowing I have eczema when I was in my 20s and 30s. So yeah. But yeah, that's it. Just keep me in y'all prayers. This is gonna be a good weekend. I have the Lord done blessed me again. Like I said, I'm really experiencing his generosity in this season. He blessed me to where I can go and get another car, so I'll be doing my errands, and I'm gonna take y'all alongside with me for that. I'm gonna go see the Michael Jackson movie too. And if y'all see it, I wonder how y'all gonna enjoy it too. Are any of y'all going to see the Michael Jackson movie? Are any of y'all fans of his? It's times like this I wish my daddy was here, because I would have taken my daddy to go see this movie or whatever, just to hear like an older person's experience or perspective of the movie compared to like what they had known him to be back then. Like for instance, one of my Uber drivers or whatever, he was 69 years old, and I had asked him what I'm asking y'all, and only to find out when he told me how much the Thriller jackets was when they first came out. He said for a faux leather one, those was $79 when they first came out, and then for the real leather ones, those was pushing like almost $200. He said like $180 something. So just stuff like that. I would have loved like for my daddy to be here and just to take him, get him out the house or whatever. But yeah, any of y'all, if y'all going to see it, let me know. Yeah, that's it. Like I said, I don't want to hold y'all up. I don't want to rant and just be sitting up here rambling. So I will see y'all in my next video. I am about to, well, wait for my order to get here, but in the meantime, I am finna eat, watch some YouTube, and go to work. See y'all in my next video. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you won't be left out on my next video, and go and get your merch. Peace.
Love, it flows like a river.